Hi, welcome to this short video titled The Fulfillment of the Law and its Requirements. Now this is a very important topic, the fulfillment of the law and its requirement. Jesus Christ stressed it in the book of Matthew chapter 5 verse 17 that I have not come to abolish the law, but I have come to fulfill it. That's a very big statement. To fulfill the law or the prophet has a significant meaning, because what it means when the law is fulfilled is that there will be no need to live under the law. There will be no need to practice the law and its activities. Now, in the book of Leviticus chapter 16, the whole book talks about the fulfillment of the law. Now, two things were stressed there. One, the sin offering. Second, the walking of the goat of the pasture into the desert. For Jesus Christ to be able to fulfill the law, he must actually be the goat of the sin offering as well as the goat of the sin of the pasture. This is very much important. Now, in the New Testament, while we know that on the cross he portrayed the goat of the sin offering, there is no clear-cut place in the same New Testament that shows where he actually became the sin, where he actually became the goat of the pasture and walked into the desert. And that is what this particular teaching is about. Now, with respect to that, the things or evidence that were given in the New Testament, in the epistles, that dealt with the transgression and iniquities which the goat of the pasture was actually to deal with, has to deal with Christ becoming a curse on the tree or his sufferings. Now, I'm offering you an explanation that will enable you to be able to see where these activities actually took place. Now, come with me again to the book of Matthew chapter 17. In the book of Matthew chapter 17, I was transfigured on the mountain, and when he was coming down, Jesus, they said, Master, why did the elders say that Elijah must come first? And the response of Jesus Christ is what I want us to look at. He said, Elijah did came first and restored all things. Take your time to actually think over this. He restored all things. What exactly did Elijah, who in this case is John, restored? Does John turn out or looks like somebody that restored anything? I don't think so. The primary activity of John was the baptism of repentance for the forgiveness of sin. Now, if Christ could make this particular statement, there must be a link between restoring all things and the activities that John did, which is the baptism of repentance for the forgiveness of sin. There must be a linking. As a matter of fact, the word that was used in restore in the Greek word means reconstitution, apokasteni. Please forgive my pronunciation if I don't get it right, but in the Greek meaning, it means to reconstitute. That simply means Jesus is saying the baptism of forgiveness, the baptism of repentance for the forgiveness of sin, has to do with reconstitution. And since we are talking about the law here, that simply means that the baptism of repentance for the forgiveness of sin has to do with reconstitution. I needed to get that fact right. Christ was indirectly saying that the forgiveness of sin in John's baptism of forgiveness of sin, is very real. It's strong enough to bring about reconstitution. In my subsequent video, I'm going to give you a vivid detail of how Christ fulfilled the forgiveness of our transgression and our iniquities before going to the cross. Thank you.